Hello guys, welcome to my channel, and this is article read series. Um, if you don't know what this series is about, it's about me as a child collecting these newspaper articles, um, thinking that I would read later on because the title seemed really interesting to me, and though my opinions matched, and I wanted to know about more about the topic. Let's see, after 8 years, I'm reading this article, whether it interests me or not, whether my opinions are on the same page or not. So let's go. What does it take to be a star employee? All you gotta do is think like an entrepreneur. That's what the note writes. If you're wondering if there's a way to really, if you're wondering if there's a way to really make a job recession proof, there is. Yes, a large part of it depends on your industry and whether or not it's expanding or shedding jobs. However, even though you might not have control over the decisions your company makes, you are in control over how you do your job. You should understand how employees can benefit by bringing entrepreneurial thinking into their work environment. In fact, during these times, there's a big advantage to companies to have their employees more invested in their work. Though in some workplaces, employees may not have the impression that their efforts really matter, engaged employees are more productive. It's not hard to understand why if you care about your position and the company, you're going to do more to make it successful. That certainly would be good news for a lot of businesses. Your attitude. It's easy to have negative feelings on the job if there have been a lot of cuts in personnel and you're left to pick up the slack. An attitude change may be easier said than done. So you have to look at the bigger picture. Entrepreneurs start out with a vision of what they want to create, whether it is a product or a service. As an employee, your vision is just as important. What is your vision for your career? Do you see opportunities for advancement? If you look at the big picture, you can see that by improving the bottom line, you're also contributing to the overall success of the company. That means that your efforts are extremely important. Be creative. Another trait of entrepreneurs is the ability to find creative ways to get things done. If a small business owner does not have funding or has to wear multiple hats, they have to find alternative ways to accomplish the tasks required to run their business. There are companies where no one wants to change because we've always done it this way. In an environment where change takes a long time to happen, you may hit resistance to new ideas. If you're in that type of workplace, pick your battles. If you can make a change in how you do something and be more productive in your own work, then that can go a long way. Just because there's been only one way to do something, it does not mean you can't try another way. Keep an open mind. A most important trait of entrepreneurs is the ability to learn on new information and to continue to adapt. The business idea you came up with in the beginning may need tweaking or a major overhaul as time goes on. You have to be ready and willing to move quickly when you see new opportunities. For many people, this may be the toughest thing of all. If you're in a job where you've been for many years, it can be tempting to be comfortable in your accumulated knowledge. On the downside, many employees are finding that once they leave their jobs, a lot has changed in the outside world. They may not have kept up with new skills or continued to learn. If you are current with certifications or degrees, then you'll not only be an asset to the company, but you will be helping yourself as well. The more knowledge you have, the more attractive you'll be as an employee. People who stay current will be in a much better position to advance or take on other roles within the company. The more you learn and show that you're willing to keep learning, the less likely you'll be looked on as someone who's stuck and unwilling to change. Thinking like an entrepreneur is not just for business owners, it can benefit employees as well. Your company is not just your employer, but it's also a place where you've made a major investment of your time and energy. Being entrepreneurial in your workplace will position you as an asset, as opposed to being seen as someone who can be easily replaced. So I agree with this article again. I'm in a rut right now, where I did not respect my position. I did not respect you know what I should be doing for the company, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna be here for some years, some time, and so I'm gonna get I fucked up on purpose, to be quite honest, and I don't know, man. I'm in a rut right now. How do I take myself out of this rut? Like, if any changing, if anything new situation comes up, I can't handle it. So that's very needed. Troubleshooting is needed. I want to improve my troubleshooting skills and everything. I'm just like, if we've always done this way, and I'm like, just something's not right. My attitude is not right. My attitude to the workplace of my current company does not match. There's something wrong. You know, it's also like, because I like working hard. I like working honestly, and some cleverness is needed. Chanakyaniti is needed in the company. So I need to learn Chanakyaniti. So maybe in a few videos I'll be doing whatever I learned from Chanakyaniti. So thank you guys. That's it. I agree with this article. To be creative, my attitude. Whenever new situation come, I should troubleshooting. Whenever my attitude, like, I should stay in my position and be like a boss, because this workplace is not for me to be a leader and keep an open mind and keep updating. That's what my bosses do. That's what they do, and that's why they are in the places that they are in. So that's it, man. Thank you very much.